I don't even know what to say anymore about this team because this match, this performance against Girona is one of the worst performances you will ever see from Real Madrid. And we were doomed. This team was doomed from the very beginning of this match because look at this lineup. The exact same line, well not the exact same lineup, but a similar lineup to the previous match against Olympiacos. Well, not a similar lineup, but a similar formation. And look at this on the screen. Literally look at this. This is the biggest joke I've ever seen. You see no right winger. No right winger at all. Now this is the one of Olympiacos. This one that I'm going to show you now is the one of today. No change. No right winger. And that was the entire story of this match. Because every single attack came from the left side of the pitch. They were so predictable. It was insane. This was literally Real Madrid's entire sequence in attack. Pass the ball to Vinny, let him run a bit, pass to the side, pass the ball to Trent, Trent crosses the ball, and then no one gets to the ball. That was Real Madrid's entire sequence in attack. I think it's quite obvious. I said it already. The right wing position is in such a terrible state. It's in such a terrible state that Xabi is not even bothering to even fill the right winger. Like he's completely discarding that formation. And we're going up against Manchester City very soon. If we go into that match with no right winger, if we go in with the same formation, we can forget. It's over. This team is cooked. This match will end up, and I'm not even joking, I'm not exaggerating, 8-0. What makes you guys think any different? Like who can even argue with that? 8-0. That's what I see this match ending. We don't have a right winger. Okay, the defense was actually decent in this match, and that is because Militao is back, Rudiger's back, and then Trent and Fran Garcia were decent. Girona did score, but they weren't extremely dominant. They weren't the most dominant team in this match. Real Madrid was the most dominant, but even in their domination, they were pure trash. And Xabi Alonso, I don't know what he's doing with this team. His substitutions, and we mentioned this a billion times before, substitutions are terrible. He has not improved on it one bit. Matter of fact, it seems like he's getting worse with his substitutions. He subs off Ardagula in the middle of the game, like I think this was in halftime, subs Ardagula off, and guess what? You just killed the entire game. Because now we only have Trent as our creative player. And when you only have one creative player, guess what? You also invite predictability. Ardagula being in the team, having two creative players, the unpredictability is there. And if I was him, I would have taken either Tchouaméni, Valverde, or Bellingham off the pitch, and then put Camavinga on instead. But taking off Ardagula, like you are setting this team up to fail. And the bad subs did not end there because he made last minute substitutions that made no sense. He puts Gonzalo Garcia and Alvaro Carreras on in the 90th minute. Do you see what I'm talking about? This team needs a goal. He puts two players who can be so important for a goal. So important in a build-up play to an important game-winning goal. He puts them on in the 90th minute. Can you believe it? He instead notices that balls are coming in. Trent is making crosses the entire match. No one's getting at the end of it. Two tall players he decided to put on at the end of the match. I don't know. I don't know anymore about Xabi Alonso. And 1-1 is super generous. We got a penalty and we won because of a penalty. Real Madrid did not win because of breaking down Girona's defense. They won because of a penalty. Girona deserves this victory. If you are Madrid and you disagree with me and you're saying, oh, Real Madrid, now we were good in this game. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your head. So you ask the question, how do you then fix this team? How do you sort things out? And this is something I know Xabi Alonso is not gonna do. He's not gonna fix it. In my opinion, what I will go for is play a 4-3-3. You know, play your usual backline. Play whatever combo in the backline. Play in the midfield, Ardagula, Tchouaméni, Bellingham, or Valverde. And then right wing, Endrick, striker, Mbappe, and left wing, Vinny. And then, in the 60th minute, you can put Gonzalo Garcia on. That to me makes the most sense. Most sense in my opinion. Endrick adds so much in the right wing position. I still don't understand why Xabi is not playing him. Why is he not playing Endrick? It makes no sense. And the thing is, if Xabi Alonso does not sort this out very soon, he could get sacked before the season even ends. And I'm telling you, his sacking could come after the Manchester City match. If he doesn't at least get a draw against Man City, I think he's finished. I think he's done. He has been a decent coach. He's done some decent things. But I'm seeing no improvement from the team. They're playing poorer and poorer every single match. It's frustrating to watch. And he needs to step up against Man City. And you know what? Even if they lose against City and he doesn't get sacked, he will suffer so much during the season. Matter of fact, let's not even put it that far. Let's actually say Real Madrid should invest in a right winger in the January transfer market. It's the only way. If you're not going to play Hendrik, neither are you going to play Gonzalo Garcia, then just leave it. Is he going to play Franco? Having Franco at right wing is like having no one at right wing. It's like having Arda Güler at right wing. He's not a right winger. That is my point. Not a right winger. He's an attacking midfielder pretending to be a right winger just to fit into the team. And that's why you notice when he's on the ball, he cuts inside. You guys know the story, I say it all the time. Mastantuono does not fix right wing. Yes, he'll have his occasional good performance, but when do you ever see him actually progress in the right wing position? Or his best plays come from when he cuts inside. We need to talk about the other players in this match. So first of all, we're gonna have to talk about the defense, because Rudiger is back, and Rudiger played good. Honestly played good. I'm happy that he's back. Kind of made me feel like the defense is a bit more solid. You add Militao next to him. The defense was quite solid. They did concede, and they almost conceded again. But I'm now at least a bit more confident in the defense. The midfield is cooked. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. The midfield it's done. Like, I don't know how you fix it. Nico Paz could be the only thing that can fix this, but that's next season. In my opinion, how Real Madrid truly fixed midfield. Listen to me. There are two players who Real Madrid should have signed. The first player is Angelo Stiller, deep line playmaker, kind of a Toni Kroos replacement. He will be so perfect for the midfield, and he will be a starter very, very soon. If he joins Real Madrid, I think he will become a starter. And if they don't want to sign Stiller, sign the player who plays next to him in the match. Chema, bring him back to Real Madrid. Maybe he can fix some things. Nico Paz, creative midfielder. I think he can play right wing. Honestly, I think he can play right wing. He's left-footed. I think he can be a very good player for Real Madrid. That's the three signings for midfield. You know what? When we go to attack, I don't even know how you truly sort out this attack. I don't know who you even sign to improve this attack. Rodrigo has to leave. Seeing him come off from the bench just looks so weird. He doesn't belong there. He needs to leave the club. And overall, when we talk about Gonzalo Garcia, I think he's a player Real Madrid need to play. I've been saying this so much, I sound like a broken record. And overall, I go fully in depth on this in this video. But if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.